Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of Street Politics with me, Talessia. I'm just checking in today to tell you some things that's been going on and to address the black community. Well, 2 days ago, I lost someone that's like a son to me. Like when he was born, like I literally had him, always watched him, like raised him, and he was killed the other day due to gun violence. So, it's just all so real because before I had kids, him and his brother was like my son. So, it's like I feel like I lost a child, and then to see his mother grieve the way she grieving, and it's just crazy all over something stupid. You know what I'm saying? Being around the wrong people, being at the wrong place at the wrong time. So, I know when people, something happened, I know a lot of people want to politicize the situation, but no, I'm here to get to the root of the situation. I know everybody say, it's the guns, it's the guns. It's not the guns, it's the person, because guns don't kill people. People kill people. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, we all grew up, I grew up in the inner city of Cleveland, Ohio, in the projects. And so did he, you know what I'm saying? But, he had his run-ins, but a lot of stuff, he didn't really do nothing. He was just really calm and cool, never was in too much of nothing, like, just a normal teen. I think he's 25 years old. So, but then the people that he's around, see, that's why I tell my son, you gotta watch the company you keep. Because when you go and do stuff, and just because you didn't do it and you there with them, you just as bad and you just as guilty as everyone else. Now, we haven't had no calls from the NAACP, no Black Lives Matter, none of that. We have an activist here in Cleveland called Shemai. He always comes to everything. Now, I can say he truly, genuinely care when any violence occurs in Cleveland. He don't care what it is. He's there. It's not just a certain death, or if it's just a cop killing or anything, he's there. So my thing is, like, I had to just look at it like and just analyze like what I went through with my son. And it's just like, we as parents need to get a grip of our kids. Like, we have to vet who our kids hang around and not let them go and do as much as they want to do, and they'll understand this when they get older, because it's so easy to get trapped up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up a hard life, so when I had kids, I was just really slack because I didn't want them to go through none of the things I grew through. I didn't want, like a hard life to have them, and that was like one of the biggest mistakes I made. Instead of like being a mother, like, you know what I'm saying, vetting everything they do, not letting them do everything, and not letting them get so much, because I gave my kids everything. They got a father. We give, it's nothing that they don't have. So when my son had committed a crime, I'm like, what? Like, I don't understand. Like, why did you do this? You have everything. You don't need to do none of the stuff that you doing. You hanging around these people, you doing all this, and now you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? And like, I didn't raise you to be like that. Me and your father wasn't like that. So like, where's this all coming from? But then it's like the environment that I allowed him to be in. I allowed him to be around certain people. Well, he was also lying to me too. Kids, you can be the best parent in the world, but when they leave outside your door, it'll be something different. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to regroup everything with my son, like take him out of the environment and this. So then I got to thinking about the other parents, like, Cleveland is starting to be the next Chicago. We had a deadly Labor Day weekend. 2 women had got killed a day apart. The same day that my nephew got killed, this man, he killed his girlfriend, 2 kids. Teenagers, killed them. They get into an argument, they kill him. He killed them or whatever. He had to stand off, the police had got him. But I think, like, we need to get to the root of the problem. The root of the problem starts at home. Parenting skills, like parenting. Like, I think every parent should take like a parenting and a reality class, like with your kids, and not let them be so accessible to everything. I got nieces that's young, and They know how to get on the internet, get on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I know grown folks don't even know how to work a computer yet, but you got these kids, they so well advanced, and everything is at the click of a button to them. They can click on porn, they can click on this, they can click on that. So it's just like we need to go and get in the homes of these parents and get some of these social skills together. Get some of these kids to change, you know what I'm saying, change their environment. Why do y'all think it's cool to do this and do that when you could be doing this? Life is more than what a lot of these songs and TV reality shows, which a lot of the black community watch, and they infiltrate that and think this is cool. Oh, gang, I can mess with 5 girls, cool, it's cool. I'm showing off money on Instagram. Here go my liquor bottle, guns, having guns and stuff. Like, kids having guns, and I'm afraid of guns. I'm scared of guns, even though there's so much going on. I wish I can get one, but I'm a convicted felon and I can't. But I'm still like scared of guns. These kids ain't scared of nothing. They ain't scared of their parents. They talk crazy to their parents. So I think that it need to be a lot of a lot of programming for parents, peer pressure stuff for kids. Bring back home economics. These kids, when I was 8 years old, I was cooking. We had to cook when we was young. We cleaned when we was young. These kids don't even know how to clean the bathroom. They don't even know how to wash dishes. You know what I'm saying? So I think us as parents need to step back and analyze all that before something drastic happen. You know, my son, by the grace of God, he got probation for what he was in. He was with some kids. They decided to go rob somebody and take their car. Didn't receive anything but a car. By the time they brought the car where they was at, the police had got it off the GPS, and then they was stunning around the car. So, you know, when I got the call, you know, I'm scared, thinking, you know, when you get a late call and somebody talk about your child, automatically I think for the worst. And then it was that, and I was like solely disappointed. Like, I have a nonprofit organization. My son know I work with other kids in the inner city of Cleveland. Here it is, I'm working for other kids, trying to get other kids together. And my own son out here was doing the most. So now I got to structure him. Now I got to take him out of the environment that he in, regroup his mind, because he young, he 15 years old. I still believe that I have time to change him, to make him a better person. You know what I'm saying? And my friend, her son got killed, and he don't even do anything. He didn't deserve that. Life is like, what happened to growing old and your kids burying you when you 80-some years old, 90-some years old, living life? These kids in Cleveland, they dying so young. And it's like, I feel so sorry for them, because it's just like, y'all ain't even experienced life yet. But and the stuff that y'all see, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing to go in the projects and get a kid that's 10, 12 years old and ask them how they seen somebody get shot, how they seen somebody get killed. These are the things that these kids down the way see. So it's just like, what can we do as a community and people do to help them better and help them change the situation? I know a lot of times they say you want to sending more police is not going to stop a situation. I think going into the household and getting the household together will change the situation. I just feel like if you living on any government assistance, or if you living in low income housing, like I'm a part of a rent to own program. We have to take program classes on how to keep our house together. And then, like, when you get closer, when you about to buy your house, you have to take a program on financing and budgeting with all that, and how to save money for your mortgage and all that. Why, instead of just giving anybody just solely anything for free, let that come with a plan? Okay, hey, you staying here for $25 a month for free. You got a couple of kids. Let us do some type of individual group planning where we gonna help you do this. We're gonna make sure your child like that. Give them something like that instead of just giving them something for free. You know what I'm saying? If I would have had access to different stuff, or somebody would have helped me when I was younger, I wouldn't have took half of the time that the stuff I was doing. I was in the street for 17 years. It took me 17 years, and if somebody would have intervened earlier, it would have been something different. Like, we need to get back into the homes and find out what it is that in these homes that these people need. Because these parents, half of them scared of the kids run the household. So it's like we need to get back to the parents. We need to get back into the household and find out what's going on in these households and help them from there. You know what I'm saying? Like help them from there. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? Or it's gonna be another tragic. I got a nephew in jail for 30 years for robbing somebody. 17 years old, gave him 30 years for robbery. Now, is that insane? When his mother when he had caught 2 cases before, and he's documented of being not a trouble child, like, I think he got like ADHD or something like that, like a lot of things. His mother tried to cry out and get help, and they didn't. Then they bonded him over as an adult and gave him 30 years. Like, what do that make for he's 17 years old. They still kids. You know, they still kids. Like, what could have happened that could have prevented him from doing the things that he's doing? You know what I'm saying? Now that my son got into trouble, he's on a tight ship. He can't do nothing without me and his father. He's still on punishment. Like, he gonna be on punishment until he gain back our trust and everything. And then I'ma still vet and be very closely hands-on with anything that he do. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause you know what these kids don't be having a mind of their own. They be having everybody minds but theirs. So I just say that to say, like, and then just seeing all this in Chicago every weekend, at least 20, 30. How many more? Ain't nobody gonna be left in Chicago. The rate them killers is going in the mayor. You wanna resign. I mean, you don't wanna run again, cause you know you ain't worth 2 dead flies. You know you're not worth nothing up under your leadership. Like, what is you doing? I know it's a lot of gangs going on. And in Chicago, y'all need to bring a gang unit in there and liberate the whole situation. Like, get rid of all of the bad people. Go back in the homes and teach the parents, teach the kids how to be more better, successful people in a society. Instead of just sending them to jail, when they come home, they coming back to the same community. You only can send them in jail for so long unless they got life or something like that. But I'm like, these people is really crying out for help. You know what I'm saying? Sending like a whole bunch of police, and that is not gonna do nothing. But a lot of people do stuff right in front of the police, and they'll take their chances. These people these days don't care. So I'm just saying, like, we need to get back in the home. These are the issues we need to get back in the home. Instead of a lot of these people I'm seeing on TV, they so worried about Donald Trump being in office, but in their district is ran in the ground. They state ran in the ground, all kind of stuff, but you also focus on one man when it's a lot. Like, how I'm gonna worry about somebody else and I ain't even got my own home together? Get your home together first, and then you can help somebody else. Everybody more concerned about the wrong things. Anything, whatever. I just can't even get beyond that. And then it's the things, the programs they don't have to help people, but you got all these black leaders and black organizations acting like they so black power, they for somebody, but they don't come and help nobody. Cleveland had a daily Labor Day weekend. I ain't heard nothing from Black Lives Matter. I ain't heard nothing from NAACP. None of these leaders, black leaders that y'all see on TV, black this and black that, I ain't seen none of them. Ain't nobody came and said 2 words. Ain't nobody came, okay, listen, let's form some type of group, and then we can break off in each hood or each city, and you know what I'm saying, and organize some type of things to clean up and see what's going on, so we can clean up from the inside out. I ain't seen none of that. All I just keep seeing is who need to be in the presidency. Everybody's so worried about who is the president, but ain't even worried about their own city. That don't even make sense. And I just wanted to stop in and talk to y'all about that. You know, dealing with the laws. Now we got to bury him, 25 years old, due to gun violence for something stupid. Something real stupid that don't even make sense. But this stuff is real out here. That's why I got to get myself, well, I am getting in the process of getting myself together. But I'm saying I'm getting my child together. I'm about to remove him from the environment that he in. Even though you can move somebody from out the environment they in, but if they mind don't change, they gonna bring that same mindset to where wherever you moving at. So I'm working on trying to change his mind, trying to get him in different options and see different things in life. You know what I'm saying? Seeing better things. Like, what do you like to do? Let's do this type of stuff. So I'm just saying all that to say, like, to these leaders, like, y'all need to come back and get to the root, go to the homes to get to the root of the problem. We don't give a damn about Donald Trump and his affairs, and if he fit to be in office when these streets that's ran by y'all is ran down. Let's get back to that. Thank you for tuning in with me, and I'll keep you all posted on everything, and hopefully this will be a wake-up call to his friends and people that's around him. Like, we have to put him in the ground for something that's not even worth him going for it. 2 kids. He had 2 kids, babies. They don't even know what's going on. They don't even realize their father dead. Young babies. They don't even understand. Now they got to grow up without a father. My friend, that's her first son. She only got 3 sons. And that's a hard pill to swallow. So we need to get back into our homes. That's what we need to do. Get back into our homes and fix our homes. So thank you all for tuning in with Street Politics with Talessia. I hope this resonate into a lot of y'all politicians' head, a lot of y'all group leaders and all that. Hopefully we can get back to what's really going on in these streets. And it's not Trump. Trump is not the problem. It's these households. So thank y'all for tuning in with Talessia, Street Politics with Talessia. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm getting my day started. Got to get my day started, then go over there and help her plan a funeral. So y'all have a blessed day. Thank you all for tuning in.